What up, everybody? It's your boy Leo, and welcome to the Bird Section. Oh, Happy New Year, everybody! I had to come on real quick, check in with the people, give some folks some time to get in. Let me get myself settled in and everything like that. We can catch up on all that is happening real quick. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to keep y'all long because I know a lot of y'all. Philly D is in the building. What up, dog? Happy New Year. Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? I want to give some more folks some time to get up in here real quick so we could talk about all that is happening with the Philadelphia Eagles based on the things that I'm hearing right now, the grumblings, and all that good stuff. Scott 991, what's good, dog? Happy New Year. Big Mix, what up? What up? Happy New Year. Tony Goldberg is in the building. Happy New Year, dog. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? Word up. Word up. Glad y'all here. You know what I'm saying? Man, listen. Hey. I hope y'all got some plans for the night. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to need y'all to go ahead and party for me. Please party for me because I can't. I can't do it. I'm tired. I'm tired. Arthur McQueen is in the building. What up, big dog? Happy New Year, bro. You know what I'm saying? Big Mix it up, dog. Happy New Year. Go Birds. Absolutely. Hey, y'all, while y'all here, before we forget, I'm going to go to this party with my friends. Have a good time, man. Be safe. While y'all here, please hit the like and subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know what that is. That's like your boy's tip jar and shit like that. So hook me up. CZ, Happy New Year, dog. CZ is in the building. That's what's up. I love it when my people show up real quick. Hey, yo, Go Birds, what up? What up? What up? Happy New Year. You know what I'm saying? Yo, I ain't gonna keep y'all long. What's good? Hold on. Hey, Leo, did you see the battle today with Mark and no? How was it? How'd it go? How did Philly do? I missed everything, dog. Listen, today was mostly recovery, and I've been out. I was out and about. I had to go run my son to the airport and go back and get him. It was a lot, you know what I'm saying? So I'm just now getting the chance to sit down. And mind you, I was doing all that damn ripping and running last night. So I'm so wet right now. But tell me about it. What happened? What happened? 500 rip mark. I do really long time coming. Long time coming. That was a long time coming. You know what I'm saying? Big Mitch said glazed donuts. Really? Farholmes needs to keep his Eagles fans out of his mouth. He lacks football knowledge and can't form a thought. Wow. Yes, glazed Dak donuts. Really? Yo, I remember that not too long ago, we kept telling, I think it was us on the Bird section, because wasn't Philly in our chat one night, and we was telling him, yo, go check the Joe Theismann interview. You know what I'm saying? Because it looked like Joe Theismann was sick of silly old shit too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not surprised. CZ let Mark talk. So he'll start talking about how great Dak is. Up, Scott. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay, Philly D, that makes us dumber with his shitty takes. What's your thought about Diggs? Yo, I thought they was gonna I ain't gonna front. I was like, it'd be crazy as hell if he end up here. But I'm not surprised that he's in Green Bay. And I wouldn't be surprised if he came up with a new contract to keep him there for next year, too. Just off the word of Micah. You know what I'm saying? So I just wouldn't be surprised. You know what I'm saying? If he took like some sort of a veteran minimum deal to stay there or whatever. I don't know. but to come play one more year with Micah, you know what I'm saying? So who knows? But yeah, it won't help him this year though. You know what I'm saying? CZ, no man makes me dumber. It's smack talk. Oh, okay, Philly D. Okay, hold on. This called Dak a bitch. Ooh. Okay, CZ. Okay. Well, look, real quick, while y'all here, let me show y'all like part of the reason why your boy was so tired. Here's the award I got last night. So you guys can read that. I'm trying to hold it in such a way so that you guys can. There you go. I'm sorry if I'm. There you go. Can y'all see? I'm trying to let my camera. There you go. Yeah, and here it is. It's a one-on-one. Now watch this shit, y'all. This some wild shit right here. Look at this. It's a stash. It's a stash box, and it has the state seal of New Jersey on and stamped in the bottom of it. You know what I'm saying? So there you go. That's what your boy got last night. Let me put this back together. It's called a buddy. You know what I'm saying? So this is the first one. You know what I'm saying? I got the first award last night. And then Daiquiri said, yo, you know what I'm saying? Yup. We want Tanner, clap. Nah, 5 times. What up? What up? You gonna get him on Sunday. Big Mix and Tanner, we trust on Sunday. Oh, I think we're gonna win with Tanner. And the backups, nice award. Congrats. Thanks, Tony Go Birds. You know what I'm saying? You have any idea why the Eagles are not running Dillon and all the other running backs behind that line that has not been holding up? He's a big back. Fam, nice. You know what, man? I think that stable is just so deep, and they're just trying to figure out. First of all, they couldn't even get Saquon off most of the year. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I could come up with. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Daiquiri. Congrats, Leo, that trophy. Oh, thanks, Art. I appreciate you. We got a. Oh boy, Tan will done it with backups and show why MVP Patulo is not the problem. Okay, Nat. Okay, I think you're fishing, but okay. Hey, Leo and Bird Section, blessed by God. Happy New Year, Mama. You know what I'm saying? Big Mix at Philly D. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, BC Nick, Happy New Year, big dog. Glad you in the building too. Please, folks, while y'all here, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't done so, and if you're more inclined, become a channel member. You will have the opportunity to get a carton's worth of fun for just a Lucy. And Big Mix. What up? Happy New Year. Nina Austin in the building. Happy New Year. What's good? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I was just showing everybody my new trophy. I got the People's Champion Award last night. You know what I'm saying? It was a thing. Real big show. About 1,000 people was in that shit. Man, it was crowded. It was crazy. And I didn't get a chance to say all the things I wanted to say. But I didn't need to. It was nice. You know what I'm saying? So very proud. They need to bring in Fam Nice. They need to bring in Frank Wright for consultation for real. Patulo is ass. At this point, this is what we got. Good luck, playoffs, respect, and love and gratitude. Bob Hope. Okay. Blessed by God. Happy New Year. Go Birds. Amen. Nad, the rainbow has me blocked like his daddy. Nad, the rainbow. Okay. Awesome. Congrats. Congrats. Thanks, blessed by God. You know what I'm saying? So look, you know what I'm saying? We know that most of the starters are going to be resting for this weekend, and the backups are going to be mostly playing, and that's what we know on the offense. I don't know about the defense. You know what I'm saying? I know that I feel like this. I am resolved to the fact that thank you, bless. I'm resolved to the fact that I think you know the drop off in play from half to half last Sunday was not an aberration. I think it was intentional. And shout out to Mr. P Deps in the building. What's happening, man? Happy New Year. Wait a minute. Oh, it's New Year time for you, right? Yeah, it's New Year's for you, right? Happy New Year. Hey, everybody. Mr. P Deps is now in 2026. He's on the other side. He's in the UK. So it's like, what, an hour into the new year? Haven't smoked weed since I was 21. Philly D is what I do. You know what I'm saying? It's my business. I mean, like, that is my business. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I thought so. 1:45 a.m. Damn. Yeah. Look at that, y'all. Thanks, Big Mix. Yeah, look at that. 1:45. Look at that. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year, man. You know what I'm saying? It's 8:45 here, so yeah. We have it's coming. So we're just a couple of hours out from the ball dropping, but I wanted to hop on here real quick just to wish y'all a happy new year. Let y'all know. Not really worried about, the this weekend. I think we're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Looking forward to seeing how Tanner looks running the offense and what it looks like. But as I was saying before too, I think this past weekend it was more of an admiration. Like, I think somebody decided, I don't know if it was Kevin or Nick or both of them, they just decided to close the playbook and just like, hey, let's just get by. If you don't see anything, throw it away. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? And I don't think Vic runs like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think you'll see a lot of the, defensive starters still playing and everything like that, because they're just getting better and better. To me, that's what it looks like to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Hold on for a second. CZ said Leo 100% was Nick. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. I mean, I ain't gonna front. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm thinking like they saying some shit like, you done showed them enough. That's enough. That's enough. Let's just do something so that we just get through it. That's enough. Don't show them everything. You know what I'm saying? I that's how I really, really feel. You know what I'm saying? Because that dramatic of a drop off, you know what I'm saying? 0 yards. You went from like 140 something to 0. Nah. Something. And hold on. Bench the tush push merchant. Lose asshole. I don't know what that means, but okay. Philly 500 said it perfect. We're playing prevent offense. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking they're going to unleash everything come the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. Look, we've been, if you think about it, right? If you think about it, I said, normally in a normal season, by week 4, week 5, you get your identity. You have basically, what kind of team you are. You know what I'm saying? At least by that, because you get through the period of the first 4 to 5 weeks is like stumbling, bumbling period. You're stumbling and bumbling your way into figuring out who you are. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you got like a new coordinator or a new head coach or what have you. You know what I'm saying? But the whole year we look like we've been stumbling and bumbling. You know what I'm saying? Like we look like a week 4, week 5 team all year. Like we just can't get it. Like we're just not quite, and that makes sense. And now I'm like, but we're 11-5 on the cusp of between being potentially 12-5 and a 2 or 3 seed in the playoffs. You know what I'm saying? And all we got is tastes of what we could be. like glimpses and shit like that. You know what I mean? Like that's what like this makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? It's too dramatic. And I talked to people who played the game before. You know what I'm saying? A friend of mine's, you know what I'm saying? My man, shout out to my man Josh, because he was the one who told me. He was like, yo, he was like, sometimes he was like that. He said that looked like they just started calling plays that they know the players know, but they didn't practice that week. Like it wasn't part of the walkthrough or anything like that. It's just like what? He was like, because it's all about timing and all that stuff. And he was like, that was, he said it just didn't, and then the rhythm, run, pass, run, pass, you know what I'm saying? Like that shit. He was like, the fact that you could just, everybody could see it, you know what I'm saying? He said he said it just didn't like, and I was like, that's not like that's, and I asked him, again, he's played football before, you know what I'm saying? And I hope you're right, Leo. Analytics is playing a huge part of it. Philly D, check this out. What if the analytics part is part of the whole process too? Like, what if that, like, how they process it, how they work it, all that? What if that's a part of their process too? Like, to me, I just feel like I said, it feels like it feels like, we've been playing a rope a dope all season. You know what I'm saying? Just taking everybody's best punches and trying to survive. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then we and then we just go back to doing this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's not like we ain't got fast hands. It's just, we're not using them like that. And I just don't understand, like now I'm starting to realize, like, I think that shit is intentional now. I really do. You know what I'm saying? Mandatory records. What's good? Happy New Year, man. Happy New Year, man. I wish all y'all a very prosperous and blessed New Year. You know what I'm saying? May the the best of your future be the worst of your past. Okay? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? No, I'm sorry. May the best of your past be the worst of your future. There you go. Yeah, damn, I'm sorry. May the best of your past be the worst of your future. You know what I'm saying? So I hope all of that happens for you all. What up, Leo? I'm puffing on some skunk. Got a hot date tonight. Someone finna come up short tonight. I ain't mad at you with that one, Bruce Banner in the building. Happy New Year's, dog. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm you know what I'm saying? Right now, this is hold on, I can tell you. Where's the thing? Hold on. This is hold on. Here we go. This is Zushi's. It's from my people's, my folks at Blissco. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Blissco. Happy New Year to them too. You know what I'm saying? Yo, Leo, Happy New Year's to you and your Philly old head. Happy New Year's to you. You know what I'm saying? I wish last year they would let Barkley break the rushing record. I want and hey y'all, don't be surprised if Saquon is not one of the starters resting. You know what I'm saying? Don't be surprised. Don't be surprised if they give him like a quarter or two, because he's got some. I think he's got like $500,000 in incentives. You know what I'm saying? He needs some yards. He's got to make some yards. I don't know how much it is, but it's not that much. You know what I'm saying? It might be a little over 100 yards or some shit like that. Might be less than like 90 something yards or something, but he needs some yards to get like $500,000. So I wouldn't be surprised if Nick gives him an opportunity to do that. And I want to see. I'm excited to see. I'm excited to see motherfucking Tanner McKee and Darius Cooper. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, let Tank get some reps. You know what I'm saying? Even giving Tank just maybe a half, and then shutting them down in the second, and then letting Will and let AJ get some AJ get some touches. I mean, let Will and AJ, you know what I'm saying, finish out the rest of the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, okay, hold on. So Philly O has said, Leo, I think Saquon gets a $250,000. Yeah, see? That's why I knew it was something. I know, like, he got incentives, you know what I'm saying? And I know Nick is sensitive to that. He be wanting to know if how much then if they get a chance, so. So yeah, I'm hoping, so yeah, those might be some bets to put on and find out who need what in the last game. Won national championship in soccer in college in early 90s. I played left wing and we got up and played defense. I hated it, but worked. But it worked. I hated it, but worked. Oh, okay. And so that's what I'm saying. Like I think, hold on. And Smitty needs 44 yards worth. See what I'm saying? AJ's over 1,000 already too? Did AJ get over 1,000? Hold on, what am I doing? I got the answers right here. Hold on. Duh. Here we go. Hold on. Stats. Okay, here we go. So wow, AJ's at right at 1,003. And Devontae needs 43 yards. I'm sorry, 44 yards. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Saquon 60 yards from being a 1,200-yard back. Jalen's pass for 3,200 yards. You know what? Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. Give me a second. Hold on. Leo, did you see Philly shut Far Holmes' ass up today on CeeLo Show? He called both of them Glazers for that. No, you know what? That's what some of the other guys was just telling me earlier. No, Philly old head, man. I had to, I woke up late and then I had a big meeting and then I had to run to the airport. So I haven't actually been in the house. And so I haven't had a chance to look at anything. So I thought I'd come on here real quick and just holler at everybody before it got a little later. And I know a lot of y'all probably had plans and stuff, and I wasn't planning on keeping y'all very long. But and when I got on, that's when everybody started telling me. I was like, no, I haven't seen it yet. You know what I'm saying? Sills picks up the glazed crumbs. Really? He got on that. I said, a long time coming. This was a long time coming. And we had at Philly O'Head, we had you were here, I think, weren't you here the night we had Philly in the chat, and he was out to dinner with his wife, and he was in the chat while they was waiting, and everybody kept telling him we asked him if he saw the Joe Theismann video, and he said no. We all kept telling him, you need to watch that video, Philly, and he said I will, and he kept stressing it. And then, sure enough, he watched that shit. I told him, I was like, it looked to me like Joe Theismann sick of his shit. It looked to me like Joe Theismann was sick of his shit too. You know what I'm saying? Like I was like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Here we go. All right, y'all. I want to make sure I'm sharing this right. Okay. So there you have it. So let's look at this for a second. Jalen Hurts he's got 3,224 yards of passing, 25 touchdowns, and 6 interceptions. QB rating of 98.5. Okay. Saquon he's got 1,140 yards. You know what I'm saying? He averaged 4.1 yards per carry. 7 touchdowns. Okay. AJ Brown. You know what I'm saying? My man he was targeted 121 times and caught 78 of them for 1,000 yards and 1,003 yards and 7 touchdowns. He averaged 12.9 yards per catch. Devontae Smith. He is literally, look at these numbers: 109 targets, 74 catches for 956 yards and 4 touchdowns. He averaged the same yards per catch as AJ with 12.9. I'll be damn. Dallas Goedert, 591 yards. He leads everybody with touchdowns. 9.9 yards per carry. Come on, per catch. Come on. Saquon had 273 yards of receiving yards. Ain't that about a bitch? Wow. And you know what? I'm sorry, y'all, but the thing that's blowing my mind about this is that, like, I am too. What's interesting about all this, y'all, is that you would never think this was us the way other motherfuckers talk about us, and this is us stumbling and bumbling. Look at this. You know what I'm saying? Like this is us. We still ain't got our shit together. We still ain't got our shit together. Okay, you were there. Okay, yeah, okay. Tank is 6 points. It's crazy. Yes. Not her season. You know what I'm saying? Like, dude should get way more carries. Listen, look. We still ain't got our. Who's to say we'll see everybody in the playoffs? You know what I'm saying? Maybe Nick and Kevin just turn everybody loose in the playoffs. Because I keep telling people once we get our shit together, it don't matter where the game at, and it don't matter who we got to play. Are we going to have to play some tough ass games? Hell, motherfucker, yeah. But shit, I don't care. And I'm not trying to really it's so hard, because I'm thinking to myself, I understand how I must sound. I understand how annoying Eagle fans must sound right now to other fan bases. I get it. I really get it. I get it. It took me a minute. You know what I'm saying? It took me a minute, but I get it. I understand. And I'm starting to understand how it is with why Kansas City Chiefs fans sound annoying, why New England Patriots fans can sound a bit annoying. Is because when you've been on the other side of winning and you're used to winning, and there's a thing about your team you just know. You know what I'm saying? It's not a surprise. You just know. If these motherfuckers get their shit together, holy shit, watch out. Watch out. You know what I'm saying? Watch out. You know what I'm saying? And I really think that Hurts numbers are the best of his career. 2 1,000-yard wide receivers, 1,000-yard back, tight end, Eagles record for touchdowns. Imagine if we play aggressive and not conservative. Not so her season. That's what I'm saying. Remember when I said I feel like this has just been one long ass season of the rope-a-dope. You know what I'm saying? You just been sitting there taking everybody's best hits. You know what I'm saying? Offense needs 2 more touchdowns per game to take the pressure off the defense. We're going to need that in the playoffs. Mandatory records, I think that's what's going to I think the playoffs is when they're going to open up the playbook and keep it open. I think the Philadelphia Eagles are going to just run through people. I don't have them. I think Lala has them. Yeah. Okay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? I really think that's what's going to happen. I think, they're just going to unleash the whole, on my signal, unleash hell. I think that's what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Linda Conyers. Happy New Year's, mama. Dak has higher stats, and he's 10-13 invisible last 24 games. You want stats or wins? You know what, Linda? You know what I'm saying? Linda, far homes today, totally happy with the padded Dax hats. Well, CZ, that's the thing. That's the difference between us and them. You see what I'm saying? You know, there's a oh, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Sorry about that. There's a difference between us and them. You know what I'm saying? And if you think about it, you know what? Let me go back. Because if you think about it, all season, right? All season, look at these numbers here. Look at these numbers right there. All right. Look at these numbers. All season, if you would have listened to the talking pundits and fart and game time and all of them, if you'd have really listened to them and whatnot, you would never think that this is who they was describing when they talked about the team as a whole and when they talked about the individual players. You know what I'm saying? You would have never thought that, like the way they talk, you would never think that they would have these kinds of numbers. And then we see the worst thing that could happen to the sports radio here in Market in Philly. We get Hard Knocks. Now we get to see we get a little taste or a glimpse of what's going on, how they talk to each other, what they say and everything like that. And all that shit motherfuckers made up about them the whole year. Ain't nobody saying nothing now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying nothing now. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody saying nothing. Nah, Hurts still sing. Nah, 5 times. I understand you're the resident 49er fan, but we're beyond that part. We're beyond the trolling part. There's no way in the world you're going to tell us that in the midst of Jalen Hurts having a career year, okay, this is his best year ever. You know what I'm saying? So far, this is statistically, he's in a career year. And the thing in the midst of him, this guy having a career year, the thing you think to say is he stinks. And show me stinks. Look at the numbers. I got the numbers right there on the thing. Nah, 5 times. Look, I got the numbers right there. That's what we got. Like we brought proof. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? The man got one more, like he's about to have 2 1,000-yard wide receivers, and he's got a 1,200-yard back. And look at his yards. Look at his touchdowns. What? Are you serious? And this is your response? Wow, Nat. Okay. I thought you one of the more reasonable 49er fans, but that's okay. You're still suffering from PTSD. I get it. I hope we get y'all in the playoffs. And I hope it's at your house. How about that? Nah. How about that? I hope it's at your I hope we gotta come to Santa Clara. Yup. Matter of fact, what am I talking about? We will be in Santa Clara. What the fuck? The Super Bowl's in Santa Clara. Oh yeah. we okay. We about to do to y'all what we did to Minnesota. Yup. We about to do to y'all what we did to Minnesota. Okay? That's what I'm saying. Yup. I just realized that. I just thought about that. Hurts, no completion in second half. Buns. Nah. How long have you been in the chat? You didn't hear what we said about that? Okay. I hold my breath every time Hurts drops back. Oh wow, Miss Avalon, Happy New Year to you. No Super Bowl this year for our birds. Oh, Miss Avalon, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you feel that way. Nah, Happy New Year to you too, bro. You know what I'm saying? Forget the suspending the trash talk for a hot second. Seriously, Happy New Year to you, bro. And saying to you, Miss Avalon, saying to you, Linda, you know what I'm saying? No completion second half with the win make it make sense, Linda Conyers. No, don't go down there. Let me guess. Blaming Patullo? No, We saying it's intentional now. Happy New Year. Okay, peace. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Ms. Avalon. Thank you. I think we'll unleash in the playoffs. If I'm wrong, then I'll eat dirt. But I'm optimistic we will be the fine. Everyone stay optimistic. Listen, Iris, that's what I said. That's what I said. You know what I'm saying? I said the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. And how does not have ever seen a Niner chip? And he won game one with 0 passing. If you used to add that Tampa and Buffalo game and we still won, yeah, hey, listen, it was too dramatic. Don't listen to the trolls. Let me break this down. The Eagles had the fourth toughest schedule, 0 back-to-back home games, 3-game losing streak, and yet we only 2 games behind the best record in the NFL. The whole time stumbling and bumbling heavily. Stumbling and bumbling the whole way. Nad is 16. I know him personally. I think they about to I think they're just gonna fuck everybody up once the damn playoff starts. I promise. I think that. I think that. You know what I'm saying? I think that. I think the Philadelphia Eagles gave everybody in the AFC the blueprint on what to do with um with fucking Buffalo. They just showed everybody. Beat his ass. Just beat his ass. That's all you have to do. And that's what they did. They beat the shit out of him. They ragdolled his ass. They jumped all over James Cook. They jumped all over him. You know what I'm saying? The motherfuckers didn't score until 5 minutes into the fourth quarter. 5 minutes, they beat the shit out of them, and that's what the offense closing the playbook. The offense shut down in the at halftime. The offense literally shut down, literally 0 points. That's not because they sorry. That dramatic of a drop off in production. That was intentional. You showed them enough. Everybody who plays football now knows that. Now the fans, y'all can get mad, you can troll, everything like that. But to a football player, to the rest of the league just got put on notice. That's what the Philadelphia Eagles did. They put everybody on notice. We all saw it. The fans are interpreting it one way, and the league is interpreting it another way. Those who actually play this game probably have interpreted what they saw the Philadelphia Eagles do this past weekend with shutting everything down, zero yards, and these motherfuckers still won against Josh at his house in the rain, and they shut the offense down. They shut the offense down in the rain in Buffalo, and this is what they did. Yeah, something's up. You know what I'm saying? Something's up. You know what I'm saying? Thank God for that defense and Vic Fangio. And that's herein lies where there was probably this is why I didn't match, okay? Because if you're Nick Sirianni, yes, you can say that shit to motherfucking Kevin, and okay, fine. But Vic ain't turning that shit off. Vic barely played by the game. You see how he was in training camp when they shut his ass down. That's a Howard question. Don't ask me that. That's a Nick question. You know what I'm saying? Big Mitch, yeah. Vic is the defensive coordinator of the year. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. I bet you any amount of money Nick Sirianni was not going to twist his lips to say, Vic, take your foot off the gas. No. You fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? I don't think you could do. I don't think Nick has that. I don't think you want to. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they always look for an excuse to point out no matter how we play, look at the lack of credit we got in the bowl for blasting the Chiefs. Cash, your boy in the building. Bruh, listen, Cass. I'm telling you, bruh. I'm telling you. This shit is wait a minute. Bruce Banner said Momo head look like my testicles. Listen, Cass, you know what I'm saying? I think, like They want to use. Here's the thing. They want to use the defense as the reason why you don't want to praise Jalen. But then they want to use Jalen as the reason why you don't want to say it. Like it's never going to be the same. So we got to get used to it. Sirianni's strategy is to have Eagles offense play to the temperature of the defense. This is playoff style football. We are preparing for war in February. See, everybody sort of kind of, you know what I'm saying? What's good? What's good? What's good? Milk Dud Mo. No, hold on, I'm sorry. Okay. I didn't see this. Us during that 3-game Heavenly Cutter said, if y'all didn't see us during that 3-game losing streak, we were just trying new shit, and a lot of it was working, just adding things to the arsenal. Jalen will start running the ball in the playoffs. I'm telling you, Heavenly Cutter, I swear, I'm thinking the same thing. I'm telling you, and I'm thinking the rest of the league, like these other teams, is looking at that shit. They don't see they don't see they don't see you don't smell blood in the water when a team shuts it down like that in the second half so dramatically. That's a message. That's the message. You know what I'm saying? We sent the message to the league, you know what I'm saying, in the second half of the game, and we showed and because look at where we were. We were in Buffalo, and look at the circumstances. Buffalo is in contention for a number one seeding at that time in time. At the beginning of the game, Buffalo was looking for. They're thinking about seeding, okay, and they had the opportunity to get to the number one seed in the AFC. That was what was on the line for them on Saturday, okay, on Sunday. That was what they were playing for, okay? And here we come. You know what I'm saying? And once again, you know what I'm saying? The first half, defense and the offense humming. Y'all saw it. You saw Saquon running. You saw it. You know what I'm saying? You know, AJ catching all that shit, Devontae, like Dallas, you know, all that shit. You saw it. You saw it. You know what I'm saying? You knew it was going to get worse than the next half, especially with the way the defense was. You know what I'm saying? They beat the shit out of Josh. They beat his ass, just like the way they beat Pat's ass in the Super Bowl 11 months ago. This year, it's still 2025. Where I know we're 3 hours, we're 2 hours and 43 minutes away from 26. But I'm saying, as of right now, this year in 2025, they were just playing in the Super Bowl 11 months ago. You know what I'm saying? And they beat the shit out of them. And then what did they do? Same thing. And the second game of the season this year, what did the Philadelphia Eagles do? They beat the shit out of. They look like they picked up right where the fuck they left off at. If you ask me, they beat his ass again in front of everybody again. And then we go to Buffalo in December in the weather, and they beat his ass. Okay, that and then for two quarters, the offense and the defense beat Josh Allen, the reigning NFL MVP's ass. They whooped his ass. Okay, for 2 quarters, both the offense and the defense was doing that to Buffalo, and then all of a sudden they shut the offense down. They didn't switch anybody out. They just stopped them playing. Run, pass, run, pass, run, pass, run, pass, run, pass. Like they just shut it down. 0 yards. 0 yards? 0 yards, huh? Yeah. And you only held Josh to how many points? They didn't score to win. 5 minutes into the fourth quarter, that's when they first scored. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Uh. And they still lost. Uh. You telling me that the Philadelphia Eagles shut down the playbook at halftime, and the defense just, yup. Now you see why. Now y'all see why I am the way I am. You know what I'm saying? You understand now? You understand? You know what I'm saying? Now 5 times. I'm just saying. You know, like, come on. Come on. All right. Look, y'all, I just wanted to get on here, wish everybody a happy new year. You know what I'm saying? Tell y'all like what my thoughts are. I'll probably be back on here again later on. Oh yeah, one more time, just for y'all who didn't get to see it sooner. Here's the award I got last night. It's called a buddy. I'm saying, oh wait a minute. Let me do this. Yeah, here we go. It's called a buddy. You know what I'm saying? And this is the People's Champion Award that I got last night at the Canademics at the award show last night. So shout out to Canademics and everybody for all the folks who were participating in this and everything like that. You know, very proud of this. You know, a lot of work. You know, you guys, and as channel members, you guys will figure out more and more about me. But this is one of those times where it's like, damn, you know what I'm saying? When your peers think enough of you, and this was the first one that they gave out. So that's a record too. This is the very first buddy ever given out, which was to me. You know what I'm saying? Ain't that a bitch? What? You know what I'm saying? I see you, Coyote, but you're rated E for eliminated. So we just see you, we just can't hear you. But yeah, so shout out to everybody who was a part of this, and thank you to my wife and my kids for putting up with me, and shout out to my business partners like the 60 House of Kush. You know what I'm saying? We'll be talking to y'all soon. You know what I'm saying? Happy New Year. May the best of your past be the worst of your future. Okay? Take care. Peace.